Hour of the Wolf Review, air date November 27th, 2022, revisiting Andor. Take one. I'm Dan Persons, and this is my Hour of the Wolf Review. I'm coming back to Andor, the newest Star Wars series that's now playing on Disney+. This is not something I usually do, doing two reviews for a single property, but I was left hanging after I covered the first 3 episodes. I had my criticisms, but saw the potential. And now that the full first season is over, a second and apparently final season is already being shot, I'm able to get a better perspective on the show, and I think it's worth tying up that loose end. So, did it live up to its potential? Yes, mostly so, though I still have some reservations, which I'll get to in a sec. But I didn't feel shortchanged by sticking with the series, and I can understand why it's receiving lots of love. This is a very different brand of Star Wars, darker, as I've noted before, and more grounded. Not a lot of weird aliens in this one, no lightsabers or zippy space battles. It's a more, I'm going to use the phrase kitchen sink view of the universe, breaking up its narrative between 3 strata of society. The upper class, represented by Senator Mon Mothma, played by Genevieve O'Reilly. The middle class working drones of the Empire, mostly represented by security operative Dedra Miro, played by Denise Gao, and disgraced corporate security officer Cyril Karn, played by Kyle Soller, and the oppressed masses struggling to break free from the Empire's iron grip. Cassian Andor, played by Diego Luna, is a part of that group. You can think of the series as a cross between the social commentary of Les Miserables, the upper strata political double-dealing of Game of Thrones, the morally compromised battle against tyranny of Jean-Pierre Melville's French underground film Army of Shadows, with the institutionalized injustices of I Am a Fugitive from a Chain Gang thrown in for good measure. In what's becoming a pattern for such series, the shows build up to 2 major and well-orchestrated set pieces, one mid-season, the other in the penultimate episode. And just generally, much as I groused about the pacing in the first 3 episodes, the way the stories and action are interleaved is superlative. It may be on the TV, but it's great filmmaking. I do think that there are maybe too many stories at work here. At one point, when the show pays undue attention to the son of the governor of an Empire colony, I thought, oh geez, is this another character I'm going to have to keep track of? And I also feel that the series struggles to show why Cassian Andor and his adoptive mother Marva, played by Fiona Shaw, are such pivot points to the rest of the characters without much success. But it's also clear that series creator Tony Gilroy is playing the long game here, with some of the strands being pulled together by the season's final episode, with possibly more resolution coming next season. I'm willing to wait. In the end, Andor managed to earn my patience. Thank you for listening. If you want to write me, send that email to hotwolfreviews@upstartcompany.com. And remember, if you love science fiction, fantasy, enchantment, and the imagination, listen to Jim Freund's Hour of the Wolf, most every Monday at 9 p.m. ET, on WBAI 99.5 FM in New York and streaming on WBAI.org or through TuneIn. The Hour of the Wolf Reviews is produced by me, Dan Persons, recorded at the studios of Upstart Company, and is an Hour of the Wolf production. Take care.